The first thing I noticed when the football game was over with between the Michigan Wolverines and the Ohio State Buckeyes was their coach. And surely shortly after that, you saw what happened. I can't really understand it. Why would this go on? Why would this go on? And one happened to be a great football game. I know where it started at though, because I was watching it for myself. As I sit at home doing a driving me crazy video, ready to drop it, this is what I had to look up and see. Couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. Such a great day of football. Everything that's then went on the other games. Great games left. Great games all weekend. But this is going to be the front and center. It's going to be front and center, ladies and gentlemen. But once again, I'm going to tell you that from my vantage point, I saw where it all started at. Oh, yeah. I really couldn't believe it. And when the police had to take pepper spray to break the young men up. Oh, that's out of line. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. They had to take pepper spray to break those young men up. Fortunate that nobody got hurt. All that testosterone out there on the ground. But oh, once again, I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that I saw where it all started at. Was it unnecessary? Oh, yeah, it was unnecessary. What were they following behind? And if you notice, one of the players were on the sideline dancing right along as their coach performed that non-professional act. Oh, it's out of line. It's out of line. What's going to be done about it? This is Alan with D9J Sports. This is Alan with D9J Sports. Michigan and Ohio State. What has turned out to be a great day of football. We still have some games to go. But after what happened after Michigan Wolverines upset the Ohio State Buckeyes is out of hand. Am I here to blame the players for the Ohio State University? I'm sure not. I'm here to blame the players for the Michigan Wolverines, but more importantly, I'm here to blame their coach. Long before the game was over with, I'm doing a video, and I noticed that after the game, their coach went over to the stands and started pointing up into the stands. Players take on the identity of their coach. Do I know the Michigan coach personally? No, I don't. But their actions afterwards were just what he done. There was no need for that, Michigan. If the Ohio State Buckeyes were in Michigan and they pulled the same stunt trying to plant their flag in the middle of your field, what would have happened? When the police had to come and shoot pepper spray to break up what was a riot that was started by you young men and the Michigan Wolverines. You played an outstanding football game. Your quarterback didn't even pass for 150 yards, and you still managed to win the game. You probably shattered the hopes of the Ohio State Buckeyes, but in the end, it was less than Bush League. I don't know what's lower than Bush League, Michigan. And coach, I'm telling you right now, you were out of pocket. Those kids follow behind you, coach. So I don't know if anybody ever see this video, but I'm here to tell you, all of you out there, whatever you report out, make sure that you tell the truth about it. The Michigan Wolverines, the Michigan Wolverine players, and their coach, starting with the leader of the team, was out of line. You would never see Nick Saban pointing in the stands at another team and those fans. You would never see Coach Deion Primetime Sanders pointing into the stand at another team. None of the coaches. You wouldn't see them doing that, but you won the game. Is that what we're representing? We shouldn't be representing that. What an extraordinary day of college football, and we still got games left, and that's what's going to be front and center. Out of line. Less than Bush League. Something needs to be done. I think that the coach needs to be at least fined. This is Alan with D9J Sports. I'm headed back to another game. See you next time on a recap show. I'm definitely out.